Okay, who do we have here?
Rubylicious.
Ruby, okay. All right, Ruby. Let's get started. Yeah, hi, girlfriend. I'm going to start by charging the clicker for a few repetitions. Hi, Ruby. Yes, good girl. So we're going to do this about, I don't know, 5 times or so, where I'm just going to click and feed Ruby to teach her what the clicker means. I know. There you go. Good girl. What's that? Now we're just kind of moving around a little bit throughout the room. Good job, girlfriend. Okay. We're going to follow a little food lure. She stays nice and close to my hand. Oh, good girl. Look at you. Let's take this off. Yeah. You want to play? Let's play. Ruby. Good girl. Now I'm just pairing following the food lure with her name, Ruby, to start a little name recognition. Hi. Ruby. Good girl. All right, then we're going to move into some hand targets where I move a little bit faster. So I will start with a cookie food lure. Ruby. Ruby. Okay, this time no food in my hand. Ruby, touch. Great job. And that reward comes afterwards. Good girl. Ruby, touch. Nice. Good job, girlfriend. Do a couple more hand targets. Ruby, touch. So the hand target is called touch. Ruby, touch. That time I did do a cookie food lure. Ruby, touch. And that time I did not. Good girl. Very nice job. Okay, let's see. Today is the 8th. Ruby did some hand targets. Where is your mat? Where did that go? Where did the mat go? Yesterday. Oh, here it is. Okay. So now we're going to intro the mat again. I'm going to put Ruby's mat down on the ground. And as soon as she steps 4 feet onto it, I'm going to mark that with the clicker. And then I'm going to set, I don't know, anywhere from 3 to 5 treats down on the mat. That was about 3. I'm going to pick the mat up and I'm going to move it to a new location. There we go. And when Ruby comes over, I'm going to mark that with the clicker again and repeat. Setting down about 3 cookies. Good girl. Move this all over. Good girl. See how she's coming over and looking for those snacks now? Nice job. There you go. There's that one. Okay. Pick that up. Let's make sure our video's still running. Nice, it is. Okay. Go back over here. Good girl. Oh, did you see that one? Here it is. Okay, and let's do this one more time. Good girl. smart. I just click once for the puppy coming over to the mat. And then I'm feeding about anywhere from like 3 to 5 treats in a row, setting them down one at a time on the mat. Nice job. Okay, so we're gonna wrap that one up. Oh, you did it. I hear you. Okay, now we're going to introduce Ruby to her harness. Look, there's a little crumb on the ground over here too. Perfect. Ooh, what is that? So this is a step-in style harness. This is how I like to get the harness on. I'm going to show Ruby that there is a little bit of food down there on the ground. Then I'm going to stick her little feet through. Give me that one, there we go. And then while she's eating that food, that's when I'll get her all strapped in up here. So that way we can avoid the puppy trying to mouth or bite our hands while we're getting them dressed. Nice. Did you get all of them? Did you find them all? I think you did. Good girl. So let's see how she does with her little harness on. Oh boy, what's on me? What is that? We're gonna back up to some cookie food lures again, just because I want her to feel comfortable in the harness and know that she can move around with it on. Ooh, get it! Ruby! Good girl! Ruby! Very nice job. How about some hand targets again? Ruby, touch. Good. Here's your cookie. Ruby, touch. Nice job. Good girl. Alright, let's try some position changes here. Gonna work on some sits. Here, Ruby. I'm gonna show Ruby I have the cookie. Lure her nose up so that her butt goes down. And that's a lured sit. Try it again. Good girl. Very nice job, Ruby. Sit. Sit. Yeah, crumb one on the ground. You can get it if you want. Sit. Good girl. Do a couple more. You're a good girl. You got your harness on? You think you gotta walk backwards? Where are you going? Ruby, you're so funny. Good girl. Ruby. Good girl. Sit. Nice. Touch. Good girl. Okay, we're just gonna work on a little handling exercise. Let's see where I want to set this up so I can see clearly. I'm gonna put her mat down on the ground again. Good girl. Yeah, that mat's nice, huh? Beep, beep. There it is. All right, the first thing I'm gonna do here is just get Ruby's harness off. So just like how I got it on, I'm going to show her a few pieces of food just to have her kind of distracted. Sometimes this Velcro, you know, they don't really love the sound of the Velcro. There we go, right there. There you go. Good girl. I don't want them getting scared of it. That's why I pair it with some food too. Put it up there for now. Did you get all your crumbs? Okay, so we're just gonna do a little light handling exercise. I'm just bringing my clicker hand underneath her belly. I want to get her comfortable with ways that she's going to be handled at the groomer and the vet. So she's going to have to, what I'm pretty much teaching her right now is just how to hold still. So a little light restraint. I have the cookie in front of her nose, marking her for holding still and then feeding her. Okay, now I'm going to move on to handling some body parts. So there, I just lifted her ear. Okay, then I'm going to lift her other ear. Good girl. Yummy. Ooh, I got more. Gonna lift her foot. And another foot. You want to spin around this way. And this front foot. Good girl. Come here, you gotta get your left foot. Your left front foot. Here's the cookie. Good girl. So at that last foot, she was like, hey, what are you doing? And she started to think about getting a little mouthy, but I just redirected her onto the cookie and marked when she took her mouth off of me, and that's how she got the cookie. Good girl. Nice job. And very last, we're just gonna quickly open up her mouth. You did it. Good girl, Ruby. That was great. Harness on. Some handling. Do you like being on that mat? Yeah. Okay, all done, Ruby.